Salve omnis, proactai gradius Deo, tibi gradius ago procura, ti amo omnis. I wasn't planning on coming online today, but I'm working on something that's really important to me, and I really need it to be taken seriously. And I'm having some trouble keeping my energy in check, and a lot of that is because I work alone, but I don't have anyone else in my life to talk about any of this stuff. Nobody cares, but I talk to God about it. Thank God for listening. What I like to do is use my Facebook as a more personal thing. Like I could just let myself be a human being, but when I post things on YouTube, I take it more seriously. Like I have to be more professional of sorts for myself, for my own standards. And right now, what I'm going to do, I don't want to do it at all, but I'm going to post some of this stuff in hopes that it's understood for those that are actually watching my artistry and trying to follow my messages. But I don't want it to leak into these videos because I need these videos to be optimistic. But I'm already feeling like a complete, and I know you can't appreciate that because you're probably looking at my artistry thinking about the things I can do. I'd be happy you don't understand. All of the people that are active in my life, naturally, they're going to focus on the period of time in which they knew me. And I see that period of time too. And I don't know how they feel about it. I know how I feel about it. I love everybody. But regardless, I don't judge them if they don't like me. I know I'm very different. But the point I was getting to was, I'm the kid in the photo at the piano at 2 years old. By the time I met them, I was already playing all the instruments. By the time I met my second child's mother, I already had 2 full albums created as an individual. When I was elementary age and I would go to birthday parties, I would show up with 2 big cases of cassette tapes queued up ready to go because I had no intentions on socializing. I was the DJ and I just knew that. But the thing was, everybody else was happy I was the DJ because I was weird as fuck, but I was great as a DJ. And when I was early teen into my mid-teens, I was in my room playing air guitar, dancing and singing to my favorite music. I do understand. I'm not judging anybody. But that goes back to the broadness of my mind due to my consumption, which people that are in my life can't appreciate because to everybody in my life, I'm Billy the pizza cook. And if I get into the details of my personal life, you won't respect me. So I'm not going to talk about that. But it is not a fun story. This is something I need to say on camera. And I'm really nervous about it. One of the things that I'm worried about is that I'm going to lose your respect. I have 2 specific doctors in my mind that are from America, or living in America, that I have in mind that I really hope I don't upset. I think those 2 doctors will know who they are. I support them on Facebook regularly. A common issue for me is that my intelligence gets downsized. And I mean that very respectfully. I respect your intelligence as a human being. In explaining to you intuitional understandings as human beings, I fully believe in your ability to grasp the significance of what I'm saying. However, it is very difficult for me to find individuals that can appreciate my personal degree of intelligence. It truly is my understanding that I have a revolutionary discovery in reference to human health. I'm not talking about William Health. I'm not talking about Canadian health. I'm talking about human health. And if you were to be an individual that had revolutionary information about human health, in a world where everybody is automatically going to defend their eating no matter what, and you understand that, how do you tell them? And I also have to tell you that whether you can appreciate it or not, I am absolutely on fire inside trying to talk to you about this. But it doesn't matter, because I'm not giving it to you. Because I have full control, and if that makes you consider what it is that I'm doing that gives me this particular strength to do this, I want to tell you that I know how to help other people discover the same degree in their own customized way. The linguistic skills that you may be impressed by, and everything I just said, links back to 110% of this revolutionary information that I am trying to get out as an individual. Within 24 hours, I released an all-English grunge rock demo and a multilingual pop rock demo. I taught myself all the skills. I played all the instruments. I taught myself all the languages. I did absolutely every bit of the work by myself. You won't believe how long it took me. And none of that matters. In that, it's very obvious that I have always been driven towards my passion with art and music. And my music is who I am, no different than artists that are public and artists that are not. Their art is who they are. I'm no different. It breaks my heart. I'm breaking my own heart. It makes it harder for me to be proud of myself, because I don't do that to me. But I know that this food information is more valuable to the children of the world than my singing and dancing. So I'm hoping I'm reaching some people that can take me seriously and understand the degree of what I'm suggesting. It's not unreasonable due to this health information I have. Although I should be proud to say it, all I ever get is judgment, but I need to say this. There is a long list of food-related fatalities and illnesses I have absolutely no reason to be worried about. My body creates all kinds of systems for me. I have no choice. I go to the bathroom at the same time every day. It's done. It's over. There's no issues. Everything. When I go to sleep, I pass right out. When I get up, I get right up. All of this is because of this health information. If your child has this health information and takes it seriously, they will have the mental clarity to make the best decision for themselves as an individual in their moments, no matter what anybody thinks of it. It's this health knowledge. And I'm not one to talk about fear, because there's way too many people talking way too much about way too many fears on your screen, filling your head with their negativity. None of them are talking to God. None of them are dealing with it on their own. This is what I want to say to you. Your fears are not mine. My fears are not yours. And I'm going to tell you right now, one of my biggest fears is that this information is going to die with me. And the kids aren't going to get it. But with that said, I am busy working. I'm hoping this helps me focus on what I need to do here for myself and hopefully helping others. Thanks again for your time and consideration. I love you all. Pax omnibus. Gratias Deo.